Hey guys and gals, welcome to K6 Outdoors. My name is Kyle. Today I want to do a little DIY project with you all of installing some new gutter guard on the rest of my house. Right up here we've got a 24-foot section we have to do to finish off the house. And I've had these gutter guards on the house for several years now. I put a link above here to a 3-year review I did on these gutter guards. And I wanted to show you how easy these are to install. My personal opinion, these are the best gutter guards a DIYer can buy. Well, this style anyways, and I've had very good luck with them, and I find them very easy to install. No, this is not a sponsored video. I've bought all this stuff with my own money, and I'm giving you my unbiased feedback based upon my use or my life experiences with this stuff. This is what we're using today. You can kind of see here. This specific gutter guard we're using is the Easy On Gutter Guard by Gutter Glove. It's the nation's most trusted gutter guard solution, they say. It is a stainless steel micro mesh with a aluminum frame on the front and back. This specific type has a 2 fastener style installation. You can either use the 3M adhesive on the front or the self-tapping screws that come with it, or both, whatever you choose to do. It does a great job of keeping all debris out, whether it be bugs, leaves, roof grit, pine needles, leaves. It does a great job, and it, as you can see here, it is a very high quality stainless steel mesh and really high quality extruded aluminum. Again, the video I posted above here a few minutes ago goes over the last 3 years of use I've used out of it, and I found it to be a very good product, in my opinion. I'll put links down below to where you guys can find this stuff out. There is some other brands on Amazon I can put links to that's very similar, maybe a skosh bit cheaper in price. I got this stuff specifically at Costco, but you can find it at other home improvement stores like Home Depot and Lowe's. This is a standard 5-inch gutter guard that works on 5-inch and smaller. They do make a bigger size for the bigger gutters out there. It's supposed to be a universal solution where you can make it work for each case. This type of gutter guard is definitely a do it right, do it once type situation. It does it has a lifetime warranty on this product. Works for asphalt, flat tile, Spanish tile, villa tile, stone coated steel, corrugated steel, standing lock seam, wood shake, membrane, flat roof, and many more types of roof. Basically, it's completely, what I'm trying to say is it's universal, but it may require some extra bending in your application. There's plenty of other videos on YouTube explaining specific installations for different roof types, but it will, it's gonna work for you. So the main tools I use for my installation is I have this little snip attachment for my Dewalt drill. I'll put links below for this. I also have a pair of regular metal shears I use. This is just, I got it, so why not use it, but a pair of metal snips will work just fine. A square for if you got to make lines. A marker is what I use just because it's easier to see. A tape measure for measuring. And then I also use some isopropyl alcohol, denatured alcohol. I use a little bit of cloth, and I wipe down the front edge of the gutter. That way, I personally use the adhesive. I found it to work really well. We want to make sure it sticks well, and that it doesn't want to just kind of come off on its own. So I use a little alcohol and wipe down that top edge. It gets it nice and clean, free of dirt, debris, and oil, and then dries very quickly so you can move on with your installation. Inside the box, it does come with some instructions on how to do this, right? And the registration online for your 25-year warranty or your limited parts warranty. It gives you some, again, stuff what you should do here, tools, tricks of the trade of the job. It also comes with this, extra piece here, which I put one of the last orders in. It gives you a brush to help clean off the gutters if you do get some debris on them, so they do work well. And then I mentioned before, it does come with self-tapping screws, and it does come with the bit to be able to attach this to your gutter if you choose to use the mechanical fasteners. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into this. I also wear just some gloves to help protect myself because these are sharp on the edges and you wanna be careful not to cut yourself. And I got a nice step ladder here to get me up there. It's good to have a friend on hand if you can to assist you and make sure you're not falling off a ladder just for extra safety. And again, be careful when doing this because you are up in the air and you don't wanna get hurt. We don't wanna do anything cheaper just to have yourself a $1,000 medical bill. But anyway, we're gonna hop into this and I'll show you how easy it is to install and we'll go from there. So like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, I like to use the adhesive on the front of the gutter guard here. So I'll take I buy these blue shop rags, I'll get it nice and wet with alcohol, wipe this top front edge down to get a nice clean adhesive stick to the gutters. Something else to consider while you're doing this is, make sure the gutters are clean. Get them cleaned out before you put this on there. It's gonna be a lot harder to access after. So we're gonna start wiping this front edge down. Just get her nice and clean. I want that adhesive to stick on there. So I personally like to start at the opposite end of the gutter downspout. And what I do is I take the old snips here, like they say in the instructions, and cut off a little small section at the end here. We want a couple inches to tuck down in that end gutter piece to keep debris out. So, you know, we'll just open the old snips up and kind of cut a small section out here. And either using snips or whatever that little power tool I was showing you. I'll show you the other way. It takes a little bit of yank to get it broken off there, or trimmed off. But just cut her off. Leave you behind. So the idea by doing that is you have this little piece here you can tuck down the end of the gutter to keep the debris out the end. So let's get up here and install it in the roof. So we'll get up here and we'll tuck this under that front area of shingles. Tuck this piece in over here. Get this guy to keep the debris out. That edge back. That's what we wanted. Oh, we're under the drip edge here. That's part of the problem. I want that to be under the shingles, not the drip edge. There we go. You're going to see just like that is how it's going to sit on the roof. So once you get it where you want it, nice and tight, we're going to take that adhesive off. Gonna pull it off. That gutter guard, and push it down into place. While we're doing that, we gotta make sure we push down here so there's a nice trough. Getting the gutter guard to sit how we want it to. All right, let's get the next piece up on here. Give you a bird's eye view of what I see. So we're gonna take it, then we're gonna just slip it up onto the shingle there. Like so. Just slip it up in there. You see how easy that goes in. We're gonna adjust it so the overlap is correct here. You can kind of see there how it's overlapped. Make sure you're keeping that tight. The last one snuck back a little bit on me. And we're going to take that adhesive strip off on the bottom there. Like so. Careful. Make sure that's pulled all the way tight to the front. And push it down. Again, making sure you've got your overlap done there. You can kind of see how I didn't get this one pulled all the way forward. Make sure you pull that front edge towards the front of the gutter and push down, and you're good to go. 3 pieces down, a few more to go. Gotta clean that down there on the end out when we get there. Again, get her tucked up under there. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. A nice overlap there. I should get overlapped right there. Super easy installation. Here again, here's the finished product. Turned out really, really good in my opinion. And I'm good for years to go now. Just like that, we're done. Again, it took me about 15 minutes to run 24 feet of this stuff. Well, actual labor minutes. We'll say that's how long it took me to do it if I wasn't recording it. It takes a little extra time when I'm sitting here talking to a camera by myself to record this stuff for y'all, but hope you guys found this helpful. Again, I didn't get specifically into detail. This is basically a slap-on, ready for my house type system. Again, this is flexible, works for many different roof types. I'm not an expert on other ones, and I'm really not an expert in this specific instance, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to install. I have installed a few hundred feet of this myself on this house. Well, I shouldn't say a few, 200 feet, all the gutters all the way around the house. And I found it to be very easy to do. Quick DIY project, or if you want someone to do it, you know, if you want to hire a handyman, they're not going to spend a whole lot of hours doing this, which that probably makes it more cost effective than other options you have on the market there. So again, I'll put links below to this stuff. Hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. And you know, don't be afraid to do some of this stuff yourself. And it's really pretty easy to do. Follow the instructions, and just be safe doing it. Have the right equipment, right gloves on, right ladders, and have somebody nearby to help you if you need help with the ladder, holding the ladder, or whatever it may be. Just be careful doing it. I can't stress enough how pleased I am with how this works. Again, I've had these other ones in the house basically since we moved in, and they worked really well. We've got a couple of big, 3 huge silver maples behind our tree, and we get a lot of those little helicopters that fly down here in the spring, and they just clog the gutters up, and we get leaves in the fall. Hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop them down here in the comments down below. Again, I'll do my best to answer whatever I can. If you guys are not already a part of the YouTube family, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell next to it, make it turn gray, and you'll get notifications when I post videos like this. And you know, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or a thumbs down. I don't care. Constructive criticism is always better, and I can improve the channel and what I show you guys and y'all do. So thank you all for watching. Until next time, take care. I'll see ya.